Cracking, y'all? It's your man ADQ. Yo, I was going back and forth on whether or not I should say anything or chime in, but I just feel moved. Something in me is saying talk, right? Um, and that is about this whole debate between India.Arie and Young Miami. First of all, I want to say, and I'm not going to talk long. I want to say I wholeheartedly, 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, agree with India.Arie. But India.Arie, yeah, listen, man. That's why context is everything. India.Arie is not saying boycott Young Miami's music. What India.Arie is saying is think about the implications and the consequences of releasing to very impressionable individuals a narrative like that's saying jack people, the conduct that is in that snatch that, whatever the name of the song is, right? I have seen, as a fan, as a member of the hip hop culture, as a fan of hip hop, how music can be very impressionable. I mean, very influential, right? When I was coming up, 8 billion years ago, when I was coming up, let's see, we dressed like the rappers. I wore my hair in braids because I saw the braids that Ludacris, Snoop Dogg, Outkast, I saw what they were wearing. I loved it. I wore baggy clothes because I wanted to be like rap. I wore white tees. We all wore tall white tees because Cash Money was wearing white tees and Chingy was wearing tall tees. You know what I'm saying? Music is influential. That's why the Bible talks about guarding your hearts as to what you allow in your soul. If you listen to too much emo music, if you listen too much of a certain type of music, you might find yourself replicating the behavior that is desired in that music. So, India.Arie, being the high vibrational, highly conscious queen that she is, knows the influence of music. She's in the music business and she is a great singer. Multiple times Grammy nominated. I don't know if she won a Grammy. I know she should have won a Grammy. I can name times when she should have won Grammys, but I don't know if she did win Grammys. But here's my point. That's what she's saying. So I would tell anybody who is watching this, if you produce music, be responsible, be mindful of the type of dialogue and conduct and music that you are releasing, because if you have a following of any kind, you inherently have some type of a governance on their soul, on their spirit, because music leads us to doing things. Case in point, when I saw The Notebook, I wanted to apologize to all my ex-girlfriends, and I wanted to like run and dance and sing in the rain or whatever. Music has that effect. So to all the youngsters who follow me, don't snatch nothing, don't rob, don't do none of that. Common sense. Use your common sense. To all the old heads, I don't know Trick Daddy. I do not know Trick Daddy. I do not know Maurice Taylor. But come on, y'all. Come on. Did y'all see what Trick Daddy had to say? Very disappointing. First of all, this dude calling India.Arie old, and he older than she is. Both of them in their 50s. But as an old head myself, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm 40. We have to be responsible. You know what I'm saying? We're running around here trying to say that same narrative, snatch this, all that type of narrative that D1 been talking for the past for pretty much his entire career. He's right. We have to be responsible. The youngsters are looking at us. You know what I'm saying? We have to be very responsible with what type of conduct, what type of dialogue we're putting out publicly. So, I completely agree with India.Arie. I think she is right, and I applaud her for taking that stance. I take that stand with her. Also, I have signed D1's Platinum Pledge. I highly recommend people sign it too. How much, I will leave y'all with this because I've already been going for 5 minutes. How much of a disruptive force to post-traumatic slave syndrome can we cause? Post-traumatic slave syndrome. Dr. Joy DeGruy wrote a book about this. How much of a disruptive force can we cause if we gained and took accountability to what we put out on the public, into the public? How much can we defeat post-traumatic slave syndrome, which has caused dysfunctional, disruptive banter between all of us as black people? How much can we completely disrupt it if we took accountability? Let's be accountable. Let's put more positivity, more love out there. You feel me? All right. It's ADQ. Come see me in No Blood. Come see a great play, No Blood on the Dress. July 27th. I'll see y'all then. Peace.